everyone, and today we're back for another Loomian Legacy PvP video. And in this video, we're going to be showcasing a Thunderstorms team. We've done 3 of the weathers, we're on to the 4th one. The last weather we have to showcase is rain, but we're going to showcase Thunderstorms first. And of course, we're using a Thunderstorms team, so we're using Phagenaut. Thunder Summon, Storm Scale, Robust, Clever, 200. The reason I'm running more melee bulk on Phagenaut is so I can live critical melee hits because it doesn't have the best melee bulk. With Robust and 200 in the health, this actually makes it so I always live a Power Cuffs boosted, very brawny Vital Jab from your soul if it's not a critical hit. So, it's pretty bulky. It can also live other hits like Ice Hammers from Lashent. It can live multiple Ice Hammers from defensive Lashents. It can live an Ice Hammer from Himber. It can live a lot of hits on both sides, and it's still very range bulky. Moves I have, Zip Zap to pivot out, Fast Pivot, Dissipate is slow pivot to go into and a lot of my frailer Loomians, Pestilence to trap something in, and Rejuvenate. So, no support. This is basically there to pivot in and out, set up Thunderstorms, and pivot out. Now, I have Sherbot, Overclock Sherbot, which, by the way, I have not done the set for this yet, which if I'm doing the set, it would probably be this. So yeah, there's Sherbot. So Sherbot has Overclock, out of order, 150 base power. I really want Sherbot on the team, and you kind of need Sherbot on a Thunderstorms team. And the reason why is because Sherbot can hit those pesky Earth and Plant types that no other Thunderstorm Loomian can really hit. So 150 base power out of order. I didn't want to use specialty goggles though and get trapped in out of order, so I have power cuffs so I can switch my moves. Out of order, Zip Zap, Metal Blast, and Jetstream. You could replace Jetstream or Metal Blast for another move like Deep Freeze, Burn Up, Tear Down. There's a couple other options as well, but I want to have 4 attacks so I can have as much coverage as I can. And yeah, Sherbot, it's not the best Loomian, but it can pivot in and out, and it's very fast while under Thunderstorms. It actually has enough speed to speed tie your soul while in fog, which doesn't matter because I'm going to have weather priority, hopefully. Now, it does underspeed boot Zulong by 1, so I do have to be careful for that, but Zulong should not be able to Oko me. So I should be fine. Not to mention that I have an Earth type to switch into in Garbantus. I needed Garbantus on the team, and the reason why I needed it is because I needed something to switch into Earth type attacks. Garbantus is one of the best melee tanks in the entire game, and the thing that's good about Garbantus is I can use its melee bulk as its offensive stat as well. With heavy armor, trash armor, and very robust, this Loomian not only has really high melee defense, but it also has really high melee attack as well, with Battering Ram and Body Crash using its defense stat over its offensive stat. I have Earthquake to hit Loomians like Soulburst, Crackalola, and Billiford, because otherwise I would not be able to hit them. I originally had Molten the last spot, but I actually don't have any hazard setters on the team, so I decided to run Barbs. Not sure how many times I'm going to click Barbs, but you never know. If I need hazards up, I can always set them up at any time. Now, I originally had Wiki in this 4th spot because it was a plant type that blocked Flash and Flay. Now I don't have any Flash and Flay blockers, but I think I'm going to be fine. And the reason why is because I replaced Wiki with Phagenaut. This Loomian hits very hard. 145 range attack, smart, Thunder Blast, Overcharge, Electric Essence. This thing hits so hard that at +1, it can actually 2-hit KO defensive Lashent with Thunder Blast. Keep in mind, that's a resistant hit. My other moves are Jolt, Magnify, so I can set up, and Flash and Flay. I won't be able to hit Soulburst, Gastroke, or Baneki, so hopefully I don't see any of those Loomians today. So, if I see any of those Loomians today, I'm going to be very sad. If not, then I'm going to hit really hard with my Phagenaut. 5th Loomian on the team is Infernix. I kind of need it because I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 Loomians which are weak to Icicle Traps, so I needed to have a Fire type. Plus, this also helps me against that Plant type matchup that I've struggled before, because it has Fire Breath to hit Plant types for super effective damage, Burn Up to remove hazards, Wonder Herb to get rid of status conditions, and Dissipate so I can pivot out. So, this is a Power Napper pivoting Infernix. I have Soulburst Dakuda because this thing hits really hard, and it also has Tsunami to hit those pesky Earth types for super effective damage. Even though this Loomian cannot hit Plant types too hard, it can hit those pesky Earth types. And with Nimble, it makes it so I can outspeed Nimble Tyrex, Nimble Valkyrie before I hasten, and even other Dakudas. So that's why I have Nimble, so I can get the jump on some of those other Loomians. Then the final Loomian on this team is kind of... I wasn't sure what to add as the final Loomian. I added Harvesect, and I'll tell you why. So, I originally had Behemoth in that spot, but I don't know. It just didn't fit. Then I had Specialty Boots Tyrex in the spot. Specialty Boots Power Jaw Tyrex, but I don't know. It just added another weakness to Earth, so I didn't want to do that. So I instead added Harvesect in the team. And this is a very offensive Harvesect. So... Actually, I think I want a little bit more speed. Yeah, if I do that, I would actually speed create Gargoyle of Defense, which is good. So, I have 200 Very Brawny to hit hard, Broad Boost, Parasitize, and Counterword. So I have 2 Bug-type moves, Counterpoise for priority, Parasitize to heal, and Earthquake, so I can hit Stolber's Stratosaur for super effective damage in Thunderstorms. No Spirit-type moves. This might be a massive mistake, but I'm trying this set. I think this works. I just want to use Earthquake under Thunderstorm, so I have Earthquake on Harvesect. Plus, it'll give me a move to hit those pesky fire types that I wouldn't have hit otherwise. So, yeah, this is the Thunderstorm team. Very offensive, very volatile. No defense whatsoever besides you and maybe you. So, yeah, lots of offense, lots of KOs. Very quick battles today, probably. Let's head straight into the video. Alright, battle number 1 with full-out Thunderstorms, and there are 0 Earth types. That is going to be very fun. There is a Deludrix, though, and it's probably a rain-setting Deludrix, so I gotta be very careful. I think the Plasma underspeeds it, though, so that's good. I'm gonna have to be careful for that guy, but I can Jolt it. I can do a lot of damage to that. I can Jolt the Arpaigo, too, which is good. I only have 1 Water Resist, which I guess I could utilize you not only for the rain, but for the Thunderstorms as well. So I'll bring you. I want to bring you to Pivot. Yeah, this thing does not look good, although I guess it can be. No, not really. It could be maybe good for Lachette, maybe. It's not very likely, though. I'd rather bring something like Infernix and have something against Hazards, because otherwise, Hazards are going to be a nightmare if I'm not careful. So he leads with Wobulus, meaning I go with Zip Zap, I think. Yeah, I go for a Zip Zap, and that's so I can get a little bit of momentum off early. Not go for Dissipate, because I do not want to take any hits. I don't know if this is a defensive Wobbulisk or not, or offensive. I just want to hit it, and I just want to. If it's Hazard Setting, if it's Driving Force, I don't know what it is. Let's just go into Infernix and put this thing in the field. Yeah, it's Burr. Yep, it's that set. Yeah, I didn't want to deal with that. Nah. Nah, I got a little bit of chip, and I can click Burn Up to remove hazards. Perfect, so no more hazards. I kept it off the field, so that's definitely Rain and Infernix. It's crazy how similar Rain and Thunderstorms actually look. They look so similar, it's actually kind of funny. I'm going to Dissipate out, because I have Clever. I can live this hit pretty well. As much as I want to hit the Ludrix... Oh, he just Jetstreamed. Okay, that's nothing. Good. Get a little bit of Power Nap HP back. I could go into the funny Jolt guy. Or I could do even better and go into you. I could go into you. And reset up Thunderstorms. Then I live a hit and I get to click Zip Zap for free. So Zip Zap's free. I think I underspeed the Deludrix, so I can actually get a little bit of momentum off of it. He has to switch. Yep, he has to switch. And guess who comes in? Oh, poor thing. Poor Wobbulisk. I feel so bad for you. Oh, I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you. Thunder Blast. Bye-bye. That is a dead Wobbulisk. That's a really dead Wobbulisk. So we're off to a very good start. Alright, off to a really good start. Yeah, this is a bad matchup for him. No Earth types with Phagenaut. Bad matchup. Even with the Lachette, still bad matchup. Huh? Bye? Even if it's Landslide. Bye? I mean, that does a lot of damage, but... Bye? Yeah! That is a bye-bye Ferroglyph. You don't see Okos very often. Yeah, that is a dead Ferroglyph. A very dead Ferroglyph. Jeez, a very, very, very dead Ferroglyph. And this will also be a dead Deludrix as well. So that's also a dead Deludrix. Bye-bye. Yeah! Thunderstorms Phagenaut is most certainly the Loomian of all time. Our Phagenaut comes in, but again, I can take its... I can remove the thunder... I can remove the rain. So now I can just jolt it. This is crazy! This is ridiculous! What is this? It goes for Tsunami to do some damage. It might even go for another move. Okay, I went for Frostbeam, but actually we'll do less than Tsunami. Oh, that's Goggles. Okay, that's a Goggles Arpaigo. Good to know. That's actually Goggles. So, yeah, I know what to do then. I could go into Sherbot, but that's not fun. What is fun is nuking Arpaigo. That seems more fun. I don't even care if I get burned. I just pivot out. I pivot out, dissipate again. This is absurd. Yeah, that was the Phagenaut show. I'm so glad I added Phagenaut onto the team. So, what will the Arpaigo do? We'll see. Let's see what the Arpaigo does. What is his last Loomian? I don't even know what it is. Is his last one Lachette? Yeah, let's head into battle number 2. That first battle was really fun. Now we're into battle number 2, and there is an Earth type, but even then, even though there is an Earth type, it doesn't do well versus everything else. So, it doesn't do well versus this, so I'm bringing that for sure. Gonna have to be careful versus the Gargolem attack, though, because Gargolem attack does hit very hard, and does block a lot of my electric attacks, so I'm gonna have to be very careful in this battle. Even with the Festifer, this thing just hits so hard. Do I bring you to Battering Ram stuff? Battering Ram? No, he has Barbs, potentially. I would rather bring something like that. No, I'm going to bring Harv. Because if I bring Harv, it's range defensive. Oh, I got to be careful, actually. Because if he places Barbs, that would be bad. Okay, let's just lead with Plasmoth and just try to get some... Led with Garlash, which... not ideal. Not necessarily ideal, but... I do have Melee Bulk on Plasmoth, so... I should be able to live the Vicious Snap. Yeah, I have Melee Bulk just for that reason, so that's a lot of damage on the Plasmoth. I will go into Sherbot. Now it's Sherbot's turn to have some fun. Alright, now it's Sherbot's turn. I'm going to the Sherbot because I have a strategy that I can do here. Because I'm not Specialty Goggles, I'm actually... Okay, he went into Festifer. Okay, darn, that's a little unfortunate, but still. Surprisingly not the end of the world, because I can actually go into... Ooh, I don't really hit this thing hard. I don't hit this guy very hard. But I can actually go into Harv, soak the Ice Hammer, because this thing has high range, Ooh, if this is chilled though, nah, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go for a Brawn boost. Yeah, don't think about it. Festiver doesn't have a high melee defense stat. Aha! That's what you get for running Briar Block! Yeah, Harvestect on a Thunderstorm team is not necessarily something that teams will be ready for. Now we go for a Parasitize. We have Counterpoise too. I'm actually kind of curious. I haven't used Harvestect in a while. I want to see how this set actually goes. There's Malevolwax. Thing is for the Malevolwax is that... I mean, I hate to burst your bubble, but... Mr. Malevolwax, but... Earthquake hits you. So, if I can get rid of Malevolwax early, I'll actually be in a very good position. Goes for the Raging Flame. Bruh! Well, I'm still +2. I still coat it with a crit. Jesus. He's even with Bird. Yeah, Harv hits hard. And I could still counterpoise the... I still kind of want to keep this for Metro, but no, I have a lot of offense for Metro. I should be fine for Metro. Yeah, okay, yep, I know what I'm doing. Don't think about it, just hit it. Just hit ya. Darn, I could have actually Oak-Coat it. Oh, I might just recoil itself. No, okay, that's fine. I know how to play this at least, so okay. We're not looking too bad actually. How many Gust turns do I have left? Or Gust? You know what I mean. I don't know how many turns I have left. I think I have 2 turns of Thunderstorms. Go for a Metal Blast. That's so if Festifer comes back in, I actually hit it. Yeah, I hit Festifer 2 times. Nice. I need to actually hit this twice. Oh, it did nothing. Okay, Sherbot, that's not good. That's not good, Mr. Sherbot. And I still kind of need you, too. Not ideal. Maybe I could pivot out? I'm trying to think how I could play this. I mean, I could Dakota it. I'm scared. Okay, this Festifer's bad, actually. Festifer is actually bad news if I'm not careful. Yeah, okay, I'm screwed, aren't I? I'm screwed to Festifer, aren't I? I'm screwed to Festifer. He's heavy shield, meaning that we're not in a good situation. Yeah. How do I hit it? Do I just energize? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Because guess what? He has to Temper Thrash. And he recoils himself, right? Sapling. Oh my god. He missed. You know what? Deserved. Deserved. You deserve to miss. Yeah, I know what set you are. Okay. If I could go No, I have an idea. Go Plasmoth. I wasted a turn, but I have an idea. I have an idea. I know how to play this. You? Rejuvenate. I think. There's Sap Plant. Rejuvenate. Heal my HP back. I got Thunderstorm back up at least, so Rejuvenate. Heal up. Aha! Aha! Yeah, that's what you get for running that set, man. That's what you get. And I just Rejuvenate again. Rejuvenate again. Get my Plasmoth back into the battle. I'm going to use this to my advantage to get Plasmoth back. I don't know how I'm going to break through this Festiver. This Festiver is actually going to be kind of a nightmare, but we can worry about that later. We can Dissipate. We can Dissipate out. We know that you have Sap Plant, so I'll just Dissipate out. I don't know if you have Ice Hammer or not. I don't know what your other moves are. You're just spamming Sap Plant because that's the only thing you're good at in life, Festifer. Alright. I'm actually kind of curious how much a Magnify +2 can do to this. I'm actually kind of curious. I'm going to go for Magnify here. He's not going to go into Gargolo, but if he does, he had Jetstream, so I could probably just Oko it and get rid of it. Alright. Okay, I'm Magnifying. I'm Magnifying. I'm Magnifying. I'm going into Broken Uppy mode. Muriel comes in. That's fine. That's actually really good for me. That's actually really good for me, because I can now Flash and Flee. I got a +2 up. +2 Flash and Flee does a lot of damage. I know what he has left. Yeah, Blowy Uppy! Doesn't Oko, unfortunately, but hey, it does a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, Muriel's kind of... Yeah, go into you. Pestilence. I don't think he has any move to Oko me. Ow. Yeah, that did not do that much. Good. Not a lot of damage. Dissipate out. Because, yeah, you don't Oko me with anything. Oh, perfect! That is actually the best case scenario. Now, is it Festifer? Is it Festifer is the real question. Is it Festifer? Please be Gargolem. Garlash. Okay, Garlash is back in. Okay. Not ideal, so I'll go into you. Oh god, it's gonna be a 50-50. Metal Blast, you're not staying in. Yeah, you didn't stay in. Festifer? Yeah, perfect, I got the Festifer. I want to just hit the Festifer, hit the Festifer, hit the Festifer. If I hit it 3 times, can I knock it out, is the real question. You know what? I'm going for this endgame. I need a 3 at KO it. I wish this was Goggles, but it's not. Sap Plant? God dang it. God dang it, Festifer. Why are you a pain in the butt? Why are you such a pain in the butt? Yeah, Festifer being a pain in the butt. This is unfortunate. Okay, at least Plasmoff's back in. I wish I didn't lose my Harv. I should have never lost my Harv. It was a bad idea. Rejuvenate again. Oh, God. Go for a Pestilence to at least maybe trap it in. I kind of have to trap it. If I hit it with a Pestilence, I can maybe trap it in and then do something from there. Make it get... it's not enough damage. It's not enough, and then it heals, and then it just Ice Hammered. Oh my god, it just Ice Hammered. It just Ice Hammered. Okay, it just Ice Hammered. You know what? We have something here. We have something. We have a thingy. We have a thingy here. We have a thingy. I know how to play this. I know how to play this. Magnify. You let your guard down the rest. This is a +2 Thunder Blast. This will do a lot of damage. I'm actually kind of curious to see how much this actually does. Please take the hit. He took the hit. Lots of damage. Perfect. But he sat plant. Oh my god. Sat plant was placed below. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay. Magnify again, because I know what you're going to do. You're going to go for Briar Block. Wow! Who would have saw that one coming? Who would have saw the Briar Block coming? I saw it from a mile away. Problem. I now got to make a read. What is it going to be? Is it going to be... I don't care if he goes Gargoyle, he goes Gargoyle. I don't care. Just hit it, hit it, hit it. Please, please, please. Let Festifer go down. Let Festifer go down. No! Oh! Muriel goes down. Okay, Muriel goes down. That's fine. And then if he goes back into... Okay. That's not the end of the world, actually. Is there any way I can break through that Festifer? There's Gargolem. That thing's so problematic. I could pivot. I mean, I could pivot. Did Dakuda live 2 hits? Problem is that I just don't hit it well in return. I just don't hit it well in return is the problem. Flash and Play. I could live one, right? Right? I don't. Oh my god, I misplayed. I was thinking I could maybe get rid of it, but no. I now die to Garlash. Dang it, that stinking Festifer is what's gonna do me in. It's gonna be that Festifer that's gonna do me in. All because Sherbot can't hit hard enough. And yeah, he knows that his Festifer wins. That's why he's playing this game. He knows that his Festifer wins. Is there any way I can play around that Festifer? Is there any way I can play around that Festifer? There's no way I can play around that. There's just no way. Unless I make it waste its rejuvenates. Maybe it'll miss Sap Plant? I hope it does. Miss Sap Plant. Okay, I'm making it waste its rejuvenates at least. I don't have enough... now this is where cuffs hurt! I wish I was Goggles. God dang it, now I wish I'm Goggles. Yeah! Yeah, have fun with your stupid plant type. Yeah, freaking Sherbot can't do enough damage. Gosh dang it. He switched. Okay, he switched. Problem is he knows what happens now. Oh my god. Okay. His other guy is actually running out of energy. It's just gonna be down to... if he goes for Venom Chomp, it's over. Don't have Venom Chomp. Vicious Snap. Okay, he misplayed. Soul Burst. Thunderstrike. Don't think about it too much. Soul Burst, Thunderstrike. And then Electroblast the Festifer. Electroblast it. Yeah, I need to overkill this Festifer if I can. If I can overkill this Festifer, I can win. Next time I find a Festifer, save my Loomians to hit it. Because if not... we'll get into another battle. Yeah, I can see what people mean in meta-analysis where plant types are problematic. So he has enough for 1 Rejuvenate, I think. Unfortunately. Is Electroblast enough? I'm going for it, man. 125 compared to 90. Oh god, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be down to the wire. Please do it! Come on! I can't go Sherbot because that's risky. Come on, you got this. No, don't have faith. No faith. Oh, come on. Really? Come on. Oh, come on! Pain! At least I'm back to full energy. But come on! Festifer should never have faith. At least he only waited and not rested, so that's good. So he's pretty much is forced to click Rejuvenate or Sap Plant, one of the two. I don't care. Just Briar Block. Funny, hilarious. You're funny, you're hilarious. Gosh. He's gonna go into Garlash this time, I think, and then I can't beat it. I don't care. Okay, I made the right read there. Good. Oh, so much. Come on. Sap Plant, okay. Wait. Because he's gonna do Briar Block. I know what you do. Wow, who would have saw that one coming? Festifer's kind of out of range now. Yeah! Oh! Yes! Take that! Take that, Festifer! Deserved! That is so deserved. We finally broke through the Festifer. But, okay. Okay. Thing is, Venom Chomp from Garlash could still be enough, which is scary. We'll see, though. But yeah, if it's... Oh no, just click Vicious. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, that was intense. That was basically... Yeah, Festifer was the raid boss there. Jesus, Festifer almost raid bossed me. Next time, don't lose your Harv early. Learn from your mistakes, Josh. Don't... Wow, that is a lot, actually. But there's a Thunderstrike. That is a GG's. Let's head into battle number 3. Alright, we're into battle number 3. I almost picked the Fog team instead, so that was almost a big mistake. By the way, there's been only one Earth type today. I am going to generally take it. I do got to be careful, though, because Meditoad can fire off boosted electric type attacks. So I do got to be a little careful there. And Zulong is also going to be a little tricky. Like, it's still a tricky matchup, but it's not completely complete. I can make this work. Gonna bring you... Yeah, you look good because you're very robust. I think you can live that guy pretty well. And I'll bring you... Counter Stance is such a nightmare, though. No, I can't bring you. Not against Counter Stance. You are a must-bring. So, yeah, you're a must-bring. Harv is a great bring. Although, it could be double bait. Yeah, that Sumo Beetle is bad news for me. That Sumo Beetle is mega bad news. I gotta be very careful against that. And I'll bring you for Crackalola to get some Dissipate momentum out. Alright. No Harv might be a big mistake. I'll be fine. I don't need Harv. I'll be fine. Oh, Venolin Lead. Okay, Venolin Lead is interesting. I'm gonna go for a Dissipate. And that just... I don't know why. I'm actually kind of serious. I'm actually kind of curious on how much a Thunder Blast in the electricity Phagenaut does to this. I'm actually kind of curious on how much damage this will do. Like, I don't know if it will OHKO, but it will do a lot of damage. So, I'm in. Let's do it. Let's see how much this actually does. Let's see. Okay, that's half. So that means that's a full-out range defensive Venolin. Good to know. The fact that I can 2-hit KO it is kind of funny, though. Gotta be careful, though. Gotta be careful. I'm going to Flash and Flee out because I want to get into Infernix and get rid of the status conditions. He doesn't want to stay in because he doesn't want to lose Venolin. Yep, I get a little momentum on Meditoad. Not bad at all. I can actually do this. Even if it gets slapped down, this is not bad. I get a little damage off. I can go into Infernix and I can actually get rid of the poisons because I need to. If I don't get rid of the poisons, this will be tough. Thing is, I don't know if you're melee defensive or not, but I doubt it. Right, you won't be melee defensive, and even if you are, I'll be fine, right? So no more poisons. Cycle Slap hits on the range side. It is melee defensive. Are you kidding me? Oh no, it's just specialization. That's just your typical Spectoad, right? I'll just Dissipate. That's your typical Spectoad. Yeah, that's just Spectoad. You're okay. That's just Spectoad. It's not ideal, but, you know, that's how it goes. Garbantis is coming in because I need you to absolutely nuke this Meditoad. So you're in. Nuke this Metatoad. And this is a very robust. So this is the hardest hitting Garbantus there can be. I have no speed on it. I wish I had Molt, because Molt for setup could actually be good here. But yeah, I want to hit as hard as I can with Garbantus. So yeah, that's why I'm using this. Problem is, he's going to know immediately. Oh, and Obsidian exists too. How much will this actually do? Oh my god! That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I'll go with the Phagenaut. You're going to go for Beast Slumber to try to stay alive. Oh, that did no damage though. It was just Thunder Blast. Why? Like, what? Right? We just Thunder Blast? Yeah. Thunder Blast, resistant hit. It's not resistant though. Not with Phagenaut, it's not. So yeah, good luck switching into this. Metatoad's his best option. How much will this actually do? How much? Oh my! That is absurd! That is actually absurd damage. Now I can flash and flee out, save Phagenaut for later, because it's really good to keep. Yeah, just get Phagenaut on the field and let him cook. That is absurd. Plasmoth can come in. I know this is a Specs Toad, so how much will Psycho Blast actually do to it? Probably a lot. Yeah, I don't want to lose a Loomian, but I'm going to lose a Loomian. This is not good. Yeah, I might lose a Loomian. Can I stall the Metatoad? Let's try to stall it out. Let's see if I can stall its attacks. I have like 3 attacks left. Alright, I know how to play this. Alright, I know how to play this. 1 more attack left. We're basically stalling out Metatoad, which is funny. Rejuvenate again! We're stalling ya! I'm stalling the Toad out. Now it's almost out of energy, which is perfect. Meaning it only has 1 more attack. Now we can dissipate out. We don't even have to dissipate out. We could save up on our energy because you're out of energy. And I can save Plasmoth for more Thunderstorm turns later. Phagenaut, you're coming back in! Yeah! That was well done. I was able to waste all its energy because, yeah. I was able to waste all of the Metatoad's energy. It is kind of back in the game now, but it's fine. I can go for a Thunder Blast. I have 3 turns of Phagenaut. Yeah, good luck. 3 turns of Phagenaut. The biggest thing I gotta be careful for is actually, yeah, Plasmoth is weak. I gotta be careful. I am gonna have to be careful versus Zulong if he has it. That's not a switch. That's not a switch. That is indeed not a switch. Yeah! This is the Phagenaut show. Phagenaut is the superstar of this team. Like, again, I haven't found any of him. Even then, Magnify, Dissipate Out. Magnify, Flash and Flay. Can do a lot to those. There's Hunder. Hunder's a little scary, but again, I think I'm going to be fine. I think I'll be fine. Because I have Garbantus still in the back, and Garbantus can do a lot of damage to everything. Yeah, Garbantus might just win the game on the spot. So yeah, let's get rid of Infernix. Infernix is too low to live any Zulong hits anyway, so I think it's the best play to go for. And honestly, I kind of don't want to get Thunderstorms up. I kind of don't want Thunderstorms to come up. For specifically the Zulong, I kind of don't want Thunderstorms to come up. Because if Zulong is his last one, that's not good. I'm going to go for a Body Crash, because that does a lot of damage. He did switch to Chili Chomp, but I live this hit. Yeah, because I'm very robust. Body Crash, bye-bye. Alright, that Zulong is not looking so hot. I'm going to have to be careful about it. If he goes Zulong now, do I go for Barbs? He does have Zulong. Not ideal. Really not ideal at all. And I don't want to buff it either. I have to let Garbantus go down. This sucks. I have to let Garbantus go. It's Shroudblast. It's not the other set, actually. Do I just go into Phagenaut and Flash and Flee out, maybe? If you're Shroudblast, then I live your next attack, so... Another Phagenaut moment? I guess. I don't want to boost its electric type attack, so I'm not setting up Thunderstorm. In this situation, It's better to not set it up. Yeah, it's stuck in Assured Blast. Yeah, Elemental Burst was not even going to be enough. Perfect. So let's chip into Zulong. We go into Dakuda. We Soul Burst into Dakuda. Gamma Pulse twice, we win. Yep, we win. We win this from here. Oh my god, that was a not bad showing. Go for the Gamma Pulse. Don't misclick. Make sure you actually get rid of the Zulong, because that thing is a little scary. Oh, it hits up snap twice, actually. But again, I just Soul Burst it, so I should be fine. I did just Soul Burst, so... yeah, I'm going to be neutral to Electric, not weak to it. So I'm thinking fine. I think I got this in the bag. Yeah, Zulong was scary, but... Phagenaut just cooked. Resistant hits. That's absurd. Resistant hits. Yeah, that's not even a 2-hit KO. It would need a crit. And yeah, Soul Burst Dakuda just cleans up the match. That was most fun I've had in a fight all day. I mean, it was just Phagenaut absolutely nuking stuff. I mean, for me, that's pretty fun. For him, not so much. I won't use Electro Blast. I'll go for Gamma Pulse. That is a GG's. That was... went 3 for 3 with the Thunderstorm teams. Now, to be fair, that second battle was very close because, you know, Festifer almost cooked my soul. But hey, Thunderstorms, really good weather. Definitely a top 3 weather. It's up there with Air, Strong Gust, and Fog. Phagenaut by itself, man. Phagenaut. That thing makes Thunderstorms viable. That was the MVP of the video. I'm so happy I replaced Wiki with Phagenaut because that thing just nuked everything. That was awesome. Alright. So, that'll be the end of the Thunderstorm showcase video, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye!